Urbanisation, the process of more people moving into cities and towns, can lead to several issues in urban areas. As cities grow rapidly, especially in richer countries, they often face social and environmental problems. Many cities, whether in developed or developing countries, experience similar challenges, including housing shortages, traffic congestion, pollution, and even ethnic segregation. One common issue is the shortage of good quality housing. As urban populations grow, cities struggle to provide enough affordable and livable homes for everyone. This is especially a problem in richer countries where people move to cities for work or better opportunities. Sometimes, the demand for housing grows faster than the city can build new homes, leading to overcrowded and expensive housing. In response, governments in many cities have tried several solutions to tackle this problem. Urban renewal schemes. These are government-led projects that focus on improving rundown or derelict areas of a city. They encourage investment in new housing, services, and jobs. By revitalizing neglected parts of the city, these schemes aim to provide better housing and improve the quality of life for people living there. New towns. Some countries have built entirely new towns to ease the pressure on crowded urban areas. These towns are designed to accommodate overspill populations, meaning people who move out of overcrowded cities. A famous example in the UK is Milton Keynes, which was built to help manage the growing population of London. Relocation incentives. These are schemes that encourage people, especially those living in large council houses, public housing, to move to smaller homes or different areas. By offering incentives like financial help or assistance with moving, governments can free up larger homes for families who need them and reduce pressure on crowded urban centres. Another issue in cities, particularly in richer countries, is the problem of rundown central business districts, CBDs. The CBD is the commercial and business centre of a city, often home to important offices, shops, and public buildings. However, in many cities, CBDs have become run down for several reasons, including competition from out-of-town shopping centres and business parks. These out-of-town areas have cheaper rent, better parking, and are easier to access by car, which draws people away from the CBD. To revitalise CBDs and make them attractive again, cities have been taking several steps. Some cities have closed off certain streets to cars, making them safer and more pleasant for pedestrians to walk around and shop. Improving access. This includes making it easier to get to the CBD by public transport, such as improving bus or train services, to encourage people to visit the city centre. Old warehouses and docks in some cities have been transformed into smart new shops, offices, or even housing. This gives rundown areas a new purpose and makes them more vibrant. Improving public spaces. By creating parks and well-maintained streets, cities can make their CBDs more attractive to both residents and tourists. A major environmental issue in urban areas is traffic congestion and pollution from cars. As more people live in cities, the number of cars on the roads increases, leading to traffic jams and higher levels of pollution. Car exhaust contributes to poor air quality, which can harm the health of people living in cities. To tackle these issues, many cities are looking for ways to reduce the number of cars on the roads and make urban transport more sustainable. By offering better and more frequent buses, trains, or trams, cities can encourage people to use public transport instead of driving. By making it more expensive to park in busy areas, cities hope to discourage people from driving into the city centre. Bus priority lanes. These lanes are reserved for buses, allowing them to avoid traffic and run more efficiently. This makes public transport a more appealing option for city residents. As mentioned earlier, closing certain streets to cars helps reduce traffic and pollution, while making urban spaces more pleasant for walking and shopping. Another issue faced by many cities is ethnic segregation. This is when people from different ethnic groups live in separate areas within a city. segregation can lead to a lack of integration between communities and sometimes even tension. In diverse urban areas, it's important to create opportunities for different cultural groups to interact and share public spaces. Many urban areas today have a variety of cultures, especially as migration brings people from different countries and backgrounds into cities. This cultural diversity can be a huge strength, as it brings new ideas, foods, and traditions, making cities more vibrant and exciting places to live. However, managing the needs of a multicultural population can also be challenging for governments and city planners, who need to ensure that everyone has access to housing, jobs, and services, regardless of their background. In conclusion, urbanisation leads to a wide range of social and environmental issues in cities, particularly as populations grow and resources become stretched. Housing shortages, traffic congestion, pollution, and ethnic segregation are some of the common problems. However, through urban renewal schemes, public transport improvements, and efforts to revitalise city centres, many cities are finding solutions to these challenges. As cities continue to grow, governments and planners will need to focus on creating sustainable and inclusive urban environments for everyone.